Hello and welcome. Hello. Alright. Well, welcome to the stream. This is Tim from TechArtist41. Of course, it's not showing anything. I don't know why. Alright, let's see. Let's see what to continue. Not her yet. Let's do her. Should I do a second character or... Very curious. Mysterious figure. I don't know. It's missing something though. Sometimes you do need reference, though. I do not know why it's just doing that. Alright. Let's see. Private window, no, new window. Alright, let's look up humans leaning against each other. Images. On one another. Sometimes you do need to search for things. And you just need to look at something just to figure out how to actually create something. Oh, this feels so much better, but sorry. The fact that I fixed this yesterday, it makes it so much better. Yeah, that's still a little buggy. Let's see. Huh. So that seems a little off, doesn't it? I don't know. Analytics. Well, they're going fine, so no need to worry there. Let's see. Whenever there's one person in the scene, it just doesn't seem right when it's like this. It's like there's something missing. Of course, I don't finish anything until the end either, but... I do want to make her hair a little bit different, though. Still matching the style of this, because... why not, right? And flowing hair is always good. Let's see... Let's see, let's... brushes have gotten a lot better. My overall drawing, maybe not. We'll see. And drawing one eye is always a little bit easier, though. It's like, hey, old friend of mine. No, sorry. I just draw women a lot better than I do men. Because I don't know. I know all the different styles, but I kind of get bored looking up new styles for men than I do with women. Let's see. Up over. Let's see. I'm gonna push her to the right just a bit. Okay, we're working on layer 20. There we go. She's more spunky than she is busty, but yeah, no one really thought of what I was going to do with all this, but a little bit more bony too. Alright. Need this. Yep, that'll work. I need to, sorry, move the head a bit. Huh. Play. It is streaming. I don't know. But there's some things that you kind of have to work around. This is one of them. So the first thing is to fix her head because it's not natural the way it looks. So we take this and we make sure that it's down here just a bit. Redraw the lines and we should be Bob's your uncle, right? If you have Bob as an uncle, but alright. So let's see. First thing is fixing that. This pin, there we go. Okay. Layer 21. Let's see. This, that, a little bit of finesse. Big smile. That's, sorry, I don't really speak that much when I'm drawing, but no. Let's turn on some of the sound bites. No, it's not. If anybody has any questions, I will answer them. Alright. Now we try to finish the body a bit. And I may need to do a few things. First is to get her correctly. And make sure that, yep, right layer. So... Sorry, when you have so many different things on there, it's hard to really show where everything's at. It'll have to be redrawn, but it's closer. Big head. No, the head needs to be smaller. She looks like a bobblehead to me. Sometimes, and you can't make the head too small, because then it makes it look like they're further away, which in this case they technically are. Because the head does not look like the body. Unfortunately, I have to move this around to where it looks good on the body. Then I can resize it. Okay. There we go. And the song stopped, of course, but... Still trying to figure out what exactly to do. Nope, convincing. But making her wider just a little bit doesn't help either. Taller, skinnier. There we go. Sure, it looks at least looks proportionate. That's all that I can really say. Alright, well, let me go to the other one. Well, another one. Another. Alright, let's get back to her. I haven't finished drawing her. Alright. And everyone has their own type of doing any sort of drawing. But I tend to show my line work a lot more than just draw it straight out. My style is a little bit different than most people's. Well, most people. Yes, every day I'm different. If everybody thinks so, that's just how it is. I'm one of those people who change as the tide rolls in. And I will clean this up. I'm just sort of getting the rough example of what I'm trying to look for. Actually, that looks nice. A little bit of razzle dazzle there, right? Yeah, that looks good. Mm-hmm. All right. Stars, butterflies. And I tend to do tedious designs sometimes on some things. Well, not really sometimes. I'm more of a lot of the time. Of course, it's easier to draw flowers and all that more so than anything else, because I've had a lot of practice with that. Everyone as an artist has their own skill of what to do, of what to create. I've just been interested in all different types of flora and fauna, mostly because I couldn't go outside for the longest of times. Well, I could. I would just sneeze a lot. But, yeah. Let's see. And every time I watch... So, there are a couple of shows that I like. One of them is Good Omens. And of course, they released a new season not too long ago. Actually, pretty recent, they released a new season. I also look at the crypto news and seeing how it's going. I look at society as a whole, what's really going on the outside. But no, I more of just observe to do what I want to do. This would be a good kimono. No, let's not get chucked off there. But yeah, no. I tend to look at everything as a whole, not something so simple as it's definitely there. Yeah. There's so many things that are interesting, but information is everywhere. You can't stop it. It's one of the natural things that this world has offered to us. But you also can't ignore everything. I tend to just go with the flow with certain instances. Well, tried to. Look where that got me. Going with the job. I didn't hate it. No, I loved the job. The only thing is, I don't like the corporation that guides any job, really. Because they make you pretty much a slave to society. It just pisses me off as I smile. But let's see. Down from the depths of hell, there are many beings, many creatures. Some of them scary and some of them that are mediocre and alright, just wanting peace. Of course, many have horns, many don't, and many wish that life were better. But sometimes, even them, there's something that is cursed upon them. What's that? And they end up in motion trying to figure out what went wrong. But then they realize there were so many wars, so many things that happened, that they no longer care. So they come up to bother us, show forth the worries that they brought forth to us. Let's see, scars everywhere. Good, sort of. Still need to clean it up, but most of it's there. I still have to redraw it, though. Alright, first thing is first. And why would I not redraw anything? But I do wish people would watch my stream. It'd be nice. It'd be great. But even if they don't, it's more of their choice to do so. I do wish people would subscribe as well. If you are listening in the future on this, thank you for subscribing. And for those who do subscribe, if I do get to a certain amount, I get paid for actually just doing this every day. Not very many people understand that. You can get paid by sitting at home and streaming all day, or just making movies, shows, content that some people may like. Probably my other streams were just a little bit, how can I say it? Malinformed. I was more of just voicing my opinion of this world and all that it is. Can you really blame me? But no, of course, all the things that I can do for art can be replicated in some way. Of course, my paintings and colors, they will not actually stay the same if AI gets a hold of any of them. Because the thing is, with anything that I have, it is cursed upon my own volition. It is one of the gifts that I've been given, where all my stuff, if I still own it, then I am actually given compensation with it. Must be hard doing the hair on this. Because then the horns get in there, and then... Sorry, it's one of those things. It's been a long time since a demon has crossed me. And even if they had, they would have regretted it once they've crossed my path. It's just how my curse works, really. But I'm also cursed myself on many different occasions. I'm lucky, yes. I'm looking for someone who I don't know but love. And I've been looking for them ever since I've been born. Of quite a weird understanding of things, right? But no, it's one of those things where, yeah, I'm looking for them. Of course, I'm also looking a way to support my future endeavors. The thing is, all things come to last to those who wait patiently. But wait too long, and you too will be succumbed and consumed by the nature of things. So don't wait too long, because you may just not even see it, even though it is in front of your eyes. It just happens that way. Sometimes things work out, others, they don't quite work out. But I love all different types of stories, and that is actually the reason why I wanted to create comics in the first place. Because I loved the stories that people would write, but the thing is, they can't write the story that I want. And I can't say exactly what story I want for them to write, because if I tell them, it's no longer my story. Well, it's no longer their story, actually. It tends to just piss them off if I just tell them too, so no telling them. Even if it may help them in the end, they need to find it. A tale I cannot tell, because my experiences don't lead that way. It is an unusual way to find a story, but hey, it's what I wish to find. Someone who can tell something that I myself cannot. I like her so much better than the one I created, but let's see. We got this. We got flower patterns. And there are many people who do their drawings in a way that, of course, I could do, but it wouldn't be right for me to do it that way. The thing is, sometimes I have to follow the page on the right way, otherwise it won't look right. And I know how to change all this anyway. She's almost done. Few adjustments and she'll be there. Just looks scarier without, but I do like the floral pattern. That will help a little bit. Okay, so the next thing we need to add are the eyes. Well, the irises. It's like I could do this and give her some sight. Either way, it doesn't look too bad with that. Let's do this though. I do like the expression of blank. Sorry, it just popped in my head. The thing is, the eyes are special in some way. So we got blue, we got the lips, got the whites behind the eyes. There's this. Add some more. There we go. She lost the life in her eyes. I can add that back, it's just... Let's add the white. So let's see. Irises are gone. There we go. Irises are back. Okay, layer 15. Let's try again. So let's do this. Opacity. Yep, no. Sometimes you have to look at reference to even find what you're looking for. What type of work. Yeah, that works. white, but not too white. There. It still shows hopelessness. That's what I was going for, actually. Let's see. Huh. Some people show up and then they disappear and then they show up again. But hey, let's see. Still need to draw in a few things, though. Let's get back to here. But I do know at least one person shows up every so often. Just to look at my stream. But yeah. Alright. Let's see. So the floral pattern. What should I go with? Let's go with... We're going with green, aren't we? Okay. The very lightest of greens. So let's see. What do I want to do? Because I want to make it so that this is above the skin, but not too far below the skin. There we go. Right around here is fine. I'll have to add the other details in later, but... Whew, that's a bright, bright green. We need to make it darker. Much better. Alright. Let's increase the size. Make it a little bit easier for me. It's larger. So we will need to make some things a little bit lighter, though. I'm just putting everything on. And it really does add to it. The green, the light green, the whatever colors. Alright. Let's go one up. Change it to a little bit more beige light green. And we go into here. Of course, I will have to adjust some of this later with colors and all. But yeah, it works. Sort of. Alright, so we got that. Now we go into sort of the mid greens and we adjust it. There are many ways to make everything look right, but I like going the more complicated way because it's harder to replicate when it's even more complicated than it should be. But yeah, no, that's just me. And now we have a canvas. The flowers. magnolias and other different types. More of just decorating the image in simple lines and strokes and all, but not really making it way too complicated. If you get way too into it, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It always depends on the motion and the way you wish it to be. Yeah, you kind of have to show the fabric a little bit. Make it look as if it truly is part of what you're trying to create. Well, it should. Your final product of whatever you do should be what you wish it to be. Not how someone sees it or how someone wishes it to be. But, no. Whew, that looks uncanny, but hey. Let's turn that one off. No, I do like that. That looks really nice. She looks really sad, though. Alright. On to... Well, I wish I did number them, but let's erase a few things. Let's go with the eraser, change the size of the eraser, because it makes it so much easier. But labeling things as you go does help quite a lot with any sort of, any drawing, because it makes it so much easier to tell what you're trying to erase, where the layers are. I just don't do it because anytime I do it tends to be more of a hurry. And I create multiple layers just so that I can edit it later. Same thing goes with the deck of cards I'm trying to draw too. I haven't really focused on that. I really should. But no, I've been mostly taking it easy just because, well, been trying to understand myself and all that I really want to do. I forgot the hair, didn't I? Oh well. Let's go. Oh wait, we are at the top. That is that. Let's go back down and draw the rest of the hair, which would probably make more sense if there was. Oops. Ah, right. We are on brush, but we are also on eraser, so. When I'm feeling anxious, I draw girls in misery. Don't ask why. It's just my way of trying to see this world. It's a little grim in that sense, but hey. This world has been kind to me, yes. It's been kind in many ways, and it's also been very annoying in others. Every step I take forward, there's always something that pushes me back to be what I wish to be in the first place. But have I really ever told the story of have all these ideas in my head that just pop out of nowhere. They're just normal ideas, not really anything but. You have to have a sense of direction to where you wish to go and how you wish to see it. But if you don't have any direction or drive, you will get lost in the process. My drive for all that I am can easily get vanquished, but at the same time, it can also revive itself. I'm human like anybody else, where I do wish things were free, but at the same time, I also want to earn money, so well, not really earn money, more of just earn a living where I am truly happy. At this stage, I'm neither happy nor sad, just kind of in the middle, watching everybody else's happiness. Well, it's a little bit sad. The thing is, I have my body and my mind to entertain me. It's not something that everybody else has as much. Because there's only so far that a mind and your body can actually help you with. It's not always the greatest option either. But seeing both sides of the coin is pretty good in its own sense. We all see the world so differently from each other. And those who actually understand cryptocurrency and all of its whole, that's great. I'm one of those people, but I knew exactly what crypto was to begin with. Because even in my previous lives that I've lived, they too had cryptocurrency, but I know it's a cliche, but they did call them credits. They called them credits, they called them zeros. Gelo, Vendatal, Janutum, Pangiek, Terero, Badamretera, Nictali, and Giru, or Vista Tarama. But no, there are so many other names. There's Gelo, Gyak. Yeah, I really don't want to say any of the other ones because I get off track if I do. But no, it's just one of the things. Oh, it is 10:30. I've been on for 4 minutes? That doesn't seem right. No, oh, it says an hour and 4 minutes. But, hey, 4 minutes of the view duration. That's what it says. Alright, and of course, I do take a while for any of my images to blossom and show, but I take care of everything that I draw to the point where in the end it does turn out the way I want it, whether by accident or not. And the thing is, I don't show everything on camera, but there are some things that I do show that some people just find offensive. But that's only because they don't quite understand the logic of a drawing. Everyone has their own reasoning behind what they like. I'm not stopping them nor caring if they do like it or not. I will draw what people want me to, but I will not draw exactly what they wish for. Only what they had asked for. It is a quite ironicy to that point, but hey. Can you really blame me for being me? Well, some people can, but by doing so, you actually blame yourself. Because you're mocking yourself when you blame me. Not very many people would understand that. But the reason why I say that is the fact that whenever someone blames me, they're blaming themselves. Meaning that I'm just as human as you are. So why are you blaming me in that instance? Alright, so we got that. There we go. And I'm cleaning this little by little, bit by bit, all to find out who's the candlestick. Okay. Alright, there we go. Those are cleaned. Now we work on the iris. The iris. Or not. I'm just going down the list. Many people find all types of norm satisfactory. Something that they can change. You can with time. You can change anything. But to what extent will you actually change it? Well, there's so much that you can change that it'll just cause a ripple effect. What I mean by that is you will literally uphold the balance in a way that is cruel even to someone who's not even directly involved in all of it. It is the way of life in that sense. Alright, so we got the earring. Is this the lips or the... What did I turn off? What is layer 15? Oh, the light. No, that's not really important. Alright, there's the iris. There's the lines for the pupil. There's the pupil. Okay. Clean that. I wouldn't say this world is cruel in its nature, but it does have its downsides sometimes. Eraser, pen. But have fun with who you are. That is truly the way to go. The more fun you have, the better the outcome you will actually have. Even though you curse your wife every day, hoping for a better existence. But it's something that you kind of did to yourself if you cursed it. But this is why you should layer it, just so that you don't have to go back and forth all the time. Huh. Oh, right. That's here. Layer 6. There we go. So we got that. Those are the lips. Sometimes you kind of have to do this to the lips, just so that there's some sort of blueness. No. Let's see, there we go. And I know people would have music on when they draw. I don't. I don't always have the music. You know, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Or fix it later. Alright, so we got that. But mostly it's cleaning up. Let's finish her up at least a little bit. So we got her happy. I did say none last time, but hey, it's not going to be none. Alright, let's see, pin. I could make it so that she has sort of that outlook of nunnery, but yeah, vampires were nuns at one point. They're also very, very happy with all this. Making her look a little bit more evil. It makes it more fun. But, yeah. Also a little bit more sexy, too. It tends to add to that mood. Yeah, don't ask me. The world has gone slightly crazy with all the fact of making everything the way it is. Yeah, she looks a little bit more crazy. I love it. Show a little bit more bustiness. Not too much, but just enough. Alright. It is getting quite late. And the only reason why someone would show up... Actually, let me do this instead. I figured out a different way. Let's just make that her hair. Yes! Beautiful! Alright. Let's see. I could do this, where her tongue is out like that. Oops. So if we erase that, make her tongue a little bit more... Sorry, but couldn't help it. Had to draw one like this. It's not even October. It does make me thirsty, though. Not for blood, but... for something else. Well, for water, really. She's no longer a nun. She's become a beast of the dead. that will suck blood. Well, most vampires suck blood anyway. Not all of them. There are some that don't. We call them vegan vampires, but not so much that they are vegan. They still eat meat. Well, drink meat, in the sense. Let's see, I have to keep the breast the same size. Let's do that. There are words that you can say and words that you can't. Monetization of how things are doesn't point to that. The world tends to be monetized. Yeah. But to what extent? This was the one that I was doing earlier that it didn't really go anywhere. So I kind of made it my own. I like it. She looks beautiful. I am forgetting something though. A little blood here, a little blood there, a skinnier neck. Let's see. No, I know. She's not the undead, but she does love blood. You gotta hand it to her. She's one person you do not want to ever cross. Because she tends to always have blood on her. Dried blood, you name it. Sometimes she has to kill humans just to get her blood fixed, but that's a minor setback, right? I think. But yeah. But I just get crazy ideas whenever I tend to go forward. But oh, forgot the nose. The very, very important part. Actually, should I just take away the nose and do this? No, it doesn't look right. Alright, let's add the nose. Add the nose in a way where it doesn't look awkward. I will need to fix the hair, but she's almost there. A little bit of the head really needs working. Kind of like her with the extra stuff there. But yeah. For those who did watch, well, for the one person that did watch, thank you. And there are many different parts of this that I'm still trying to work on. And I may end up putting these in a deck. Well, some of the stuff. Her hair needs to be fixed, but just trying something out. But hope to see you next time on Tech Artist 41. Thanks for joining, though. Thanks. Alright, well, let me sign off.